Dave here. How are you? TSO Products have just sent me over their brand new version 2 of their parallel guide systems. I have 20 inch, 30 inch and 50 inch. I've just said, look, just send me the 20 and the 30s. I think I can explain everything to everyone just using those. There, and immediately you can see on the end there are some countersunk holes. There's a T-slot down here as well, and this just looks totally different to the original version. Pop that over there. I'm guessing this one is 30 inch. Indeed. They come with a nice little welcome card as well, which I think is a nice touch. Now you see how well they were packaged. They're not going to get damaged at all in transit. They really look after their product. And this one here, we got straight away is a 3mm hex screwdriver, and opening this all the way up, we have 2 connectors and 2 flip stop sections, and inside there are 4 3mm socket cap countersunk metal threads. And what do we got here? A QR code. There's a QR code there. Have a look at that. This is for if you want some instructions if my video isn't up to scratch. And another little, oh, and a sticker. Look at this, you get a sticker to stick on your, anywhere, not on your dog. So it's very easy to connect. You slide it in, but you have to turn it over. All the countersinks are on the other side, like there. So we'll put that in. There's 4. Done. The 30 inch are going to be exactly the same setup as the 20 inch. Now these also allow for the guide rail's width, so the guide rail is going to be there, so the calibration is from the edge of your splinter guard up to where you're going to be looking here. Now if you're in the States, you'll probably want to use 8 inches. Using a combination square is going to be the absolute easiest way to set these up. Once we've got these guys on now, there will be a left and a right, I'm sure. Now this one, let me see what we've got. These guys are spring loaded as well, can you see that? And when you put them in, try and feed it in this side first, and then that kind of just tails in. It works really well. I should have cleaned my hands. Anyway, I haven't. Let's see what happens. Oh, they go in so easy. Look at that. That is just, that glides. With the earlier version, there was a left and a right, and you worked from one side, and it's so near and far, left and right. But this is much simpler, so we just need to make sure that we have, oh, this is so easy. I'll spin that around like so, and it goes into the other side. That's so easy. That's stunning. Alright, I'll get a track, and let's have a look at calibrating. Just here is spring loaded. So I can put that there, push it in, like so, and it drops down. We tighten it up to the rail, hold the rail, tighten the grub screw with the 3mm hex screwdriver they supply until this lifts off the bench. You watch. Okay, this is the first side. Then we back it off until it just touches the bench. Perfect. Now we're going to do the other side. We'll wind until it pops up. And the good thing is this is a ball head. Wait for it to lift. There it is. And back. And that's the right connection. And that's going to hold it so well. I'll do the other one and then we'll have a look at calibrating. Now, while it's like that, I don't know if it'll undo or not. We've got this. Yes, it will. So once you've set your grub screws, you're using this spring-loaded section here to re-engage. And you'll notice the nylon grub screws have only just, I'm showing this out the camera here, have only just poked through. That's perfect. How clever is that? So in like that, and then relax, and that is perfectly set. Magic. Okay, now we need to calibrate these guys here. Now this has got to actually say the distance. When we're reading here, I'm going to move this down to, yeah, I'll go to 200 millimeters. There. So you can see I have that set. I'll take it off because it's so easy to show you like that. Okay, you see here, I've got it set to 200 millimeters. If you wanted to, you could set it to 250, which might make it a little bit easier. Alright, now I have my combination square. I'm going to set it to 200 millimeters. 200 millimeters. And push that little spring-loaded section there in. And that's it. It's not going anywhere. It's holding perfectly. And then I'm going to put the combination square on the bench and push it up. And that is 200 millimeters. Now I'm going to advance this until it touches it. There's a tiny little thing that's acting as a little nylon brake on it, so this can't turn easily. Now, here's a tip. Don't do them miles apart from each other because your splinter guard might be slightly different at one end to the other. So I'm going to put this one in with the swing stop up and push that little guy down. And I'm going to bring this guy up as well. Push that stop down, this stop down now, and I'm going to bring that up to 200 millimeters as well. So they're both at 200 millimeters. And here's the trick that I have come up with. We'll lift this up just a little bit like so. I'm going to put that right there. So both of my stops, I'm going to turn this around because this is very, very important. I want both of my stops to be exactly the same. Get the combination square, move it along a bit, and put it right in the middle. You see we're already touching that one. I'm going to back it off just a little bit to there, and then I'm going to advance the other one at the same time. Now, because I've done them as a pair, as like twins, they're now going to be exactly the same wherever I put them along the rail. I can now move this so easily down, and this one, and down, and hey presto, they are perfect. Now these are designed to swing underneath the piece I'm cutting. So now pick that up, I can swing that down, and that one down, and that will push up. Now see, it's hanging down underneath there. And now it will push up against the edge of the timber that I want to cut, and so I can rip now perfectly 200 millimeters. Thanks for watching. If you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, let your friends know, and I shall see you next time. I might even put a link in the video description below if you're interested in getting them. See you later.